running out of cash. He wants to find a new way to run the track, but in the meantime, many observers say conditions are getting worse. And if the government thinks there's light at the end of the tunnel, it could be very much mistaken. It's not only rail workers who are taking action, now passengers want to go on strike too. Regular traveller David da Costa thinks the government isn't taking enough notice of passengers. He organised a boycott of Great Western trains in September, which forced the company to rearrange its timetables and promise cleaner trains. Now he thinks a national campaign can force the government to act.
We're calling for regular commuters who are fed up with the service to vote with their feet and to boycott all rail services on March the 1st.
So what do other passengers make of the idea of a rail boycott?
In principle, yeah, we'll get our own back, I guess.
I would seriously consider doing it, but whether it would have any effect, I don't know.
Well, excuse me, we've spoken to all the train companies we mentioned in the film, and they say that while the fares we quoted are correct, many passengers will see the cost of their rail travel frozen or going down this year. Right, to the idea of a passenger boycott, passenger strike, it'll be fascinating to see what you think about this. David da Costa, why is it a good idea?
Well, starting this evening, the public have an opportunity to send a message via this programme to the government that they've had enough. We're fed up of suffering with strikes. We're fed up of suffering with buses instead of trains.
They know you've had enough, and no doubt, you know, you can say to that camera, we've had enough. To actually boycott the network, that's going to be an absolutely futile gesture. And many people doing it have already paid for their season tickets. So basically, they're just handing the rail company some more money.
It's not the rail companies we're actually protesting about. Some of them have done a fabulous job. It's the rail industry headed by the government that we're trying to send a message to. They said that they placed rail track into administration on behalf of the public. But Stephen Byers is not meeting with the public. He's not acting on behalf of the public, and the public is suffering day in, day out.
What do you want him to do? What do you want Stephen Byers to do for you right now to head off your strike?
All we're asking him to do is to give a personal guarantee and assurance as to the reliability, viability and safety of the railways, and to put together a 5-year strategic plan involved in consultation with the rail industry and passengers as to the future of the railways.
It's all this strike is going to do. It's going to create certain ways in good publicity or bad publicity, but it's going to just clog up the roads, an absolute nightmare. It's going to hit the economy as well. It's going to mean a few extra seats for people to sit on, maybe.
What we're asking people to do is to volunteer to either work from home, go by coach, go by bus for one day. It's the one opportunity that your viewers out there today have to actually send a message to the government and say, look, folks, enough is enough.
So you approve of strikes, then?
A people's boycott, yes, I do.
What about the strikes on the railway? You approve of those, presumably, if you think that's a good way to flex?
That's a matter between the management of South West Trains and the RMT.
And the other companies. OK, well, it'll be interesting to see what people think about your idea. We're doing the poll, as you know. It's your chance to vote on this. Adrian is our number cruncher.
Absolutely, Nicky. If you think passengers should boycott the rail services on March the 1st, call 0900 174 7423. And if you don't think there should be a boycott, then call 0900 174 7424. Lines close before the end of the programme, when we'll give you the results. So go on, get on the blower now.
All right, Adrian, coming next, Postcards from Hell.
Now, with all the cold weather recently, it's prime time to check out the summer holiday brochures and the snow